Morning children, I am your English teacher. Today I'll be doing revision for your midterm exams. The topic here is today read the passage given below and answer any 10 questions that follow them. January 26th is celebrated as Republic Day in our country. It was on this day in 1950 the new Constitution of Independent India came into force and India became a democratic republic. The Constituent Assembly, headed by Dr. Rajendra Prasad with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the chairman of the drafting committee, took more than 2 years to bring the world's lengthiest constitution to its final shape. The enormous task before the Constituent Assembly was to frame the basic law that would formalize India as a truly democratic nation. Democracy is aptly defined as a system of government by the people, for the people, and of the people. The founding fathers of the Constitution, therefore, had to ensure that the basic law of the land contained sufficient provisions for the fulfillment of the democratic aspirations of the people of India, not only in the political sphere but also in the social and economic spheres. That explains the inclusion of a separate part in the Constitution called the Directive Principles of State Policy. These principles signify the fact that the framers of the Constitution were well aware of the wide gaps and inequalities that existed among the various sections of the Indian population. The Constitution makers had the wisdom to appreciate that political democracy is meaningless when an overwhelming majority of the population is historically trapped in poverty, illiteracy, ill health, and superstition. The central and state governments were expected to frame policies so that every citizen is assured of a decent living standard, irrespective of sex, caste, religion, language, and region. The makers of our Constitution describes India as a union of states and not as a federation. Being well conversant with the diversity of the nation in terms of the language, religion, caste, and region and its implications on the intended socio-economic development of the country as a whole. The makers of the Constitution opted for a political system in which the central government is equipped with overwhelming administrative, legislative, and financial muscle. Most of the nation's policies and programs for socio-economic development originate at the central government, and the responsibility for their successful implementation is entrusted to the states. See children, as I have told you all, you have to read the passage loudly. During exam time, you are at home, this midterm exams, you are at home, you can read little loudly, understand the passage and then start answering the questions children. This will be like a MCQ format only. So children, here you have to answer all these questions, and what you will have to do here is you have to tick the option there itself in your answer sheet. You are writing the questions with the MCQ and you are going to tick the correct answer. So children, in my tomorrow in the live class, I will be asking these answers orally children. I will not make you write again because today the passage you are going to see, read it, and you are going to answer all these MCQ questions children. So along with this, today I will be giving you 2 letter writing also children. You can write this letter writing also and it will be a practice for you all children. Thank you all children. All the best for your revision UTs which is going on. Thank you once again children. Have a nice day.